Come on, y'all. This is your chance. Make sure you talk about this red nose I got right here, too. I use the, hey, Tia, how are you? This is a spur of the moment kind of, I'm over it. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Keith. Anyway, you're going to hear some drama. Go hear some drama here tonight. Anyway, everybody, I've got this like zit or something coming up right here. Hello, Chi-Town Scratcher. And it's got a little red dot right here on the end of my nose. Okay. I was just talking about how I was sad you weren't doing a live. Lord, girl, I wasn't. I was laying there in the bed, but this live is necessary. Hello, Becky. Look at you guys, like all these people up in the house. What y'all doing up at this late at night? Okay, so everybody listen to me. This is a part of my life that I try to keep private, you know, because you don't need to put everything about yourself out there, okay? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hey, Lisa, how are you, baby doll? So, you know, you don't need to put every bit of your life out there. That's, you know, some of you is private, and that's okay. Well, you guys are going to get to know me a little bit better than you already do tonight, because I'm tired of being harassed. Yes, truth, girl. Truth. This is raw truth, honey. I came from a family of mentally, emotionally, sexually, and physically abusive people. 90% of them. Okay? I had a father who didn't give one, and listen to me, guys, if you are offended by cuss words, this is not your live stream. Let me just put that out there right now. Okay? I've got a little bit of a cold, so my throat's a little bit raw, my voice is a little rough. So anyway, I had a father who didn't give a crap about me. Didn't give a shit about me, okay? A mother who didn't either. I've got aunts, uncles, and yes, honey, I need your prayers. I need your prayers, girl, because I'm being real with y'all tonight. Tonight is going to be something real. I have aunts, uncles, and cousins. Some of my cousins I absolutely love, don't have nothing against them. They know, hopefully they know who they are, but if they don't, hopefully they'll figure it out in the future. Thank you, Keith. But I have aunts and uncles that let me and my brother be homeless, okay? I grew up living in a car, you guys. I grew up with nothing. I grew up living in a car. Sometimes my aunts and uncles would let us stay there, but sometimes they wouldn't. It was my dad's fault. It was my dad's fault because my dad, you know, he would work, but he'd go and lay out at the bars. So he didn't provide for us kids. So he would leave us laying off on my aunts and uncles, and they got tired of it. But it didn't give them any excuse to be abusive towards us kids. Okay? My brother molested me. Okay? My brother molested me and got away with it. I told my father, he didn't care, didn't believe me. So my brother got away with it. So all through my life growing up, I learned to hide it away and not talk about it. It was forbidden, couldn't be talked about. So that was the only way I could be around him because I loved my dad. And I wanted my dad to love me back. You know, no matter what, I wanted him to love me back. So it just became, hey, honey, what's up? Something real in here tonight. So I kind of stifled it into the back of my brain and lived with it. Just so that my dad would love me. Didn't work. Not only did my brother molest me, but many of my dad's friends did too. Okay? And of course, he didn't believe that either. So you're looking at somebody that's been molested and abused her whole life when I got older, couldn't have any kids. Okay? Couldn't have any children because of the abuse. So I went into foster care. I'm just making a long story short here, honey. So I went into foster care, and I adopted 3 kids. My daughter that you see, she's one of them. That's why she don't look like us. Loved those kids. Thank you. Thank you, Super. Loved those kids. It was an older girl. She was 10. Thank you, Jessica. Yep, there she is. There she is right here in the chat. This girl right here is a foster daughter of my aunt. And she is the one who is harassing me. So that's why I said enough. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. So that's the girl she was a foster daughter of my aunt that my aunt adopted. Didn't work out. My oldest foster daughter that I adopted, she was very psychotic. She was pulling knives on my husband and I. Nothing that we could do would ever make this girl care about us because she was so in love with her mom and her family, rightfully so. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter how much we spoiled her or anything. It was, she hated us, she hated us, hated us. She would self-destruct. We had her in numerous hospitals, you name it. Finally, my husband and I split up because I was like, I can't take this anymore. This girl is crazy. I gotta go. And I left. And it didn't work. She still continued to harass me. She tried playing on my emotions, and I tried, even after I left, I tried to be mothering to her, and I tried being nurturing to her. And it didn't matter. Because she's so, up here is not right, guys. She's so damaged. And I feel sorry for you, Caitlin. I know you're watching me right now. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be the mother that you thought I should be, or the woman that you wanted me to be, or whatever. But look at yourself and ask yourself, were you 100% innocent in your time with me? Did I not try to love you? I did. Was I perfect? No. But I tried to love you. You wouldn't let me. You wouldn't let me. You wouldn't let me. And all you wanted to do was hurt me because you couldn't hurt your actual mother. So you know what? I let you go to her. How'd that turn out for you? Was she better than me? No. She wasn't. And you took it out on me. Yes, Miranda, honey, this is very deep. I'm being harassed by my ex-foster daughter, foster/adopted daughter, and some of her friends. And I wanted to get it because they were saying, oh, we're going to get on YouTube and say, you might as well say goodbye to your YouTube channel. Well, you know what? I'm laying it bare for you all right here, right now, because I have nothing to hide. And of course, after she's 20. She'll be 20 in April, Jessica. And she's so full of hate, guys. And I'm truly sorry. Like I said, I know you're watching me, Caitlin. Thank you. I know you are. I see you, honey. People's got my back, Caitlin. Just like all the therapists. I have a file on you this thick of your mental illness. So you go ahead, sweetheart. You go ahead and keep on harassing me, and I'm going to put you in jail. I don't want to. Caitlin, I don't want to. I really don't, but I will. You need to grow up. Yes, thank you, Jessica. You need to grow up. because the hate in your heart for your mother, I am not the one who did that to you. The state took you guys away from her, and I was the only one that tried to give you a life. So when you say, Natoma, why don't you tell everybody who you really are? Do you want me to tell them the truth or your truth? How we spent hours and days and weeks at mental institutions with you, trying to help you, and nothing helped. You pulled knives on us. How many times were you arrested, Caitlin? We could not help you. And you're so full of hate. You're so full of hate for me. I'm not the one you need to hate. I was the only one that loved you. I was the only one who loved you. And yes, I did walk away from you, but you know why. I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take your mental abuse anymore. I couldn't take your physical abuse anymore. I didn't want Alyssa around it no more. That little girl now is thriving, and she's doing amazing. She's doing amazing. And for once, we're all happy. We're all happy. And I'm sorry that you're not. I truly am. From the bottom of my heart. Why do you think I talked to you about 2 years ago? Why do you think I talked to you? Even after all that, and after I was gone, and I still talked to you, and I tried helping you. You have nothing bad to say about me. Was I perfect? No. Did you push me over the edge a few times? Yes. I had 3 of them, Jessica. It was the one I'm talking to right now, Caitlin, and a little boy. Little boy, he was so far gone mentally, that he could not function. I'm not going to give you guys details because that's too personal, but just know that he was so damaged, we had to return him back to the state. Caitlin, the oldest daughter, that's now almost 20 now, she's a grown woman now. She was so violent. Thank you guys. Thank you guys to everybody. I'm not really looking at comments right now. I'm just kind of trying to get my story out there because it's sometimes things just have to be said. And these girls have been working at me for the last couple of months, threatening to take down my channel, expose me, and all this stuff. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm laying before you guys a very personal, private part of my life. Oh, I know you got me. I know you got me. But I want her to know I'm not scared of her. Like I said, I've got a file this thick. Okay? My family is a bunch of abusers. My brother is a child molester. Okay, y'all? He's a child molester. That's why I don't fuck with him now. He's a child molester. Okay? There's been many, many girls that's accused him of it, and they cannot. They was never able to get it through for whatever reason, but I'm here to tell you, you are, and you know you are. And I hope you're watching this because you are a sick MFer, okay? I'm sorry for saying that F word, guys, but I'm being real as a heart attack right now. I will not run from you guys. I will not run from you, okay? You guys are going to all end up with restraining orders on your asses if you don't stop. I am not some devil that you guys have made me out to be in your own brains. I don't mess with you guys now. Why? This is exactly why. And you're pissed. You're absolutely pissed because I have gone on with my life. I have gone on with my life and I have found happiness. Okay? My husband never touched her. She has claimed everybody has touched her. Okay? She has claimed everybody that she's ever been in contact with a penis has touched her. I'm sorry that sweetheart, I am so freaking sorry. But you need to get yourself some help because you're a grown woman now, Caitlin. You're a grown woman. One day you're going to be a mother. And if you don't get yourself under control, you're going to be a mother just like the one you had. I am not to blame because your mother was a drug addict and a prostitute and a thief and can't stay out of jail. I am not her. I was the only woman who ever gave you love. Remember all the concerts, Kate? All the elaborate Christmases where we would take payday loans out to get you those concert tickets and perfumes and all that stuff that you wanted? Yes, let's tell them. Let's expose me. Let's expose me. The woman that you would stand in my face and call every name in the book, treat like a piece of shit on the floor, wonder when the next time was you were going to pull a knife out at us. Your little sister. Your little sister is striving now. Now that you're gone, she's thriving and striving. And she is doing so good. How about the time that you pulled your panties up in your butt crack and showed her your butt and how to twerk when she was 6? Let's talk about that, Caitlin. You opened a can of worms with me, sweetheart. So let's do some exposing. Want to? Would you like me to get your file out that's this thick and read from it for everybody? Would that make you happy? The harassment stops here. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you guys. You will stay out of my life. And if you don't, I'm going to be doing a whole lot worse than what I'm doing tonight. I will expose my brother who has illegally been getting Social Security for a disability since he was about 16. How about that one? How about that one? So, Sarah, Stacy, if you guys are watching, you better let your father know. Let's go on, guys. Because I'm done. I'm done being harassed. It stops here. Go ahead and message everybody on all of my subscribers. I don't care. The real ones will be right here. The harassment stops. I will no longer be a victim of you people. I had to, when I was a kid, take the bullshit. And I had to, once I adopted you, Caitlin, and before I realized that you were completely psychotic and how dangerous you really were, I had to put up with it. And I got you almost 18. I left when you was just about 17 because I couldn't take it no more. So let's talk about the real truth. I've been living away from you people for several years. Don't contact any of you. Mind my own business, live my own life. And here you guys come. Watching, seeing my YouTube, can't stand it because I have, what, about almost around 1,400 people that actually give a fuck about me? People who actually care? Find me interesting? It just eats you alive, doesn't it? Just eats you alive, pisses you right off. You can't stand it. You can't stand me going on with my life and having some little bit of happiness. No, 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 no. You guys want to drive me completely over the edge. Not going to happen, guys. I'm stronger than I once was when you knew me. I went through hell, and I came out stronger. So you people you don't scare me. You do not scare me. I don't feel threatened. But I will tell you this, if you don't stop hooking, messaging me on Instagram and all that stuff, I will put restraining orders against you. That is a promise. Take it or leave it. It's a promise. I don't care about any of you guys. I have let that part of my life go. You guys are abusive mentally, emotionally, physically. You guys screw each other in the family and everything else. I don't want no part of it. So keep on, keep pushing, keep harassing, and you're going to get a restraining order. That is an absolute promise. Caitlin, get some help. Stacy, you need to get some help too, sweetheart. All of you people need to get some help. Get some therapy, get you some counseling, maybe smoke a little weed, do something. Because you need help. You need help. And I'm not going to sit back and be a victim anymore. I was a victim too many years. Because of the way I was treated in my life, depression just about killed me. PTSD, all of that stuff. You guys are just not going to do this in my life anymore. You're not. I am screenshotting every single thing that you message me. I don't care if you think I'm an ugly bitch. Don't care, honey. Don't care. None of y'all are beauty queens, okay? But look at me. I don't care. And I'm going to keep on going on. And I'm going to keep striving. And I'm going to keep growing. And I'm going to keep being stronger. You guys can't take that away from me. Emily Grace, you don't even know me. You are Sharon Hatfield's foster daughter / adoption. I've seen you maybe 5 times in my entire life, or in your entire life, whatever. Maybe 5 or 6 times, and you was like 6. You don't know me. You don't know the first thing about me. So who cares what you think about me, sweetheart? Who gives a crap? I don't. I don't care. I truly don't. Unfortunately, it seems like you're like your buddy Caitlin. And you two ladies need to get some help. How is that for exposing? You guys are bothering a person that has nothing to do with you, doesn't bother you at all. And you know what, Caitlin? If Larry touched you or raped you or whatever you're saying he did, go to the cops. Who's stopping you? How many times, how many instances did you have to tell on him or expose him had he done it? How many hospitals and cops and, gosh, hundreds. Why didn't you tell anybody? Why now? Why are you dangling it? Go tell somebody. You know? You are a sick, twisted person. I'm sorry that you're so sick and twisted. I truly am, honey. But you need to go to your mother, Miss Carrie. And you need to look her in her face and get answers there. Because that's where your life went wrong, not here. I was the only chance you had, hun. And you know and I know that I treated you amazingly. You know it. I don't care what you guys think. I really don't. That part of my life has left the building. For all my regulars in here that I know are very religious, I am so sorry for using the F word. I am. I apologize from the depths of my heart for having to do it. But this is something that I have been dealing with for months. And I'm done. I'm done being a victim. I'm done being a victim. I am absolutely done. So you know what? If it takes me using my YouTube and the people around me to bring you guys out, I will. I'm over it. You guys cannot hurt me anymore. Can't hurt me anymore. I made peace with it a long time ago. I've made peace with it. And I accepted it. That none of my family gives a shit about me. That I grew up with a dad that didn't give crap and a molester brother and family who didn't give a crap. So I don't care. I just wish you guys would get some help. Because you truly fucking need it. You truly do. You guys are grown women. You're not children no more. You're grown women. And what you're doing is illegal. It's harassment. All I want you to do is leave me alone. And if you don't, I will go to the cops. And I will press charges. This is your last warning. And don't think you can run and hide, because you can't, because I know where every single one of you are. So, I'm going to say this to you one more time. Back off. I'm not your victim no more. I'm done being a victim. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. So go ahead. Now, you guys want to say anything in my little chat here? I'm done. Sometimes in life you have to face your abusers. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm so proud of myself because I've came a long way. And it kills you guys to see me. I know you guys watch all my videos and you're sitting lurking in my live streams. I know that. And it kills you. It absolutely kills you. Because I'm on YouTube. I'm putting myself out there. Big old fat me is putting herself out there. Big old fat me sits and puts makeup on and feels good about herself. That's what my channel is about, is supporting and uplifting women, people who need it. Because unlike you, I really do care. I don't have a heart of stone. I truly do care about people. Maybe not you anymore, because you guys are abusers. This is showing. What you've done here is shown why I cut you out of my life. I didn't cut you out of my life just because I didn't want you in there. You guys have been hurting me for years. And I finally got over it. And I finally moved on, and I moved far enough away where I don't have to be around any of you. So now you gotta stalk my YouTube channel and my Instagram and my Twitter or whatever. Go ahead. Because all you're doing is making my case for the restraining orders. Grow up. Grow up. Get a life. Mature, because you're grown women now. Get a job. You probably don't have no job. You guys might want to get a job. Because boyfriends will only take care of you for so long, won't they, Caitlin? Treat you like crap and beat you and cheat on you and everything else. Better learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. Quit laying down with just anybody. There's so much more I could say, and you know it. But I won't. But I want my viewers to know that they're looking at somebody who has been victimized for a long time. Years. Almost all of my life except for the last few. And don't ever pretend you girls know everything about me. Because you don't. I don't mess with you. So you go ahead, you keep it up. Do what you gotta do. Because at the end of the day, you don't break me again. I'm stronger. I'm so much stronger. So much stronger. I was strong enough to get on this live stream and tell it like it was. And this was private. This is not stuff you share with your viewers because it's just not stuff you have to go on to, but when people stalk you and harass you, the best thing to do is let it out. So that's what I'm doing. Because I have nothing to hide, nothing to fear. I'm no longer your victim. Do you hear me, brother? Do you hear me? I'm no longer your victim. You can't hurt me anymore. Sarah, Stacy, I love you girls still to this day, but you can't hurt me anymore. Those are my brother's daughters, by the way, guys. You can't hurt me anymore. You can't. And for the rest of you, why don't you go on like you went on for 95% of my life and ignore me and make me feel like an outsider and treat me like I don't belong? Why do you have to bother me now? Why? Because I'm successful on YouTube? Can't stand it? Can't stand to see it? Is that what it is? You didn't break me to where I'm an insane in a mental institution type of person? I'm actually a strong, beautiful woman. Can't stand that? That bothers you that much? That doesn't sound like a me problem. It sounds like a you problem. I'm proud of who I am right now. I'm damn proud of who I am. You can't take that away from me. You can't. And if you keep it up, I'm going to plaster my brother's name up and let everybody call and report him to Social Security for fraud. So keep that one up. And the rest of you will continually receive restraining orders. I don't care. I'm so much stronger than I was. I'm not weak. So, sometimes when you let something off of your chest, it makes you feel 100 pounds lighter. So in a way, I'm glad that you girls keep harassing me because you pushed me to do this very thing. I'm sorry to my subscribers about the foul language that I used here tonight, but I think they understand. When you are pushed too far by your abusers, at some point you have to crack, right? Anybody that's been abused knows that. Your abusers will always continue to try to make you their victim. And tonight it stops. It stops tonight. I take back your power. I take away your power. You have no power over me. I take it all back from you. I'm not that little kid no more that has to put up with you people. I take back every bit of the power I gave you over me. I take back every bit of it. You're useless. You're powerless. So go ahead and play your games. Go ahead and do what you feel that you need to do. Because I'm not your victim anymore. I'm not. And I feel amazing right now. Just taking that power from you. Standing here and saying I was abused terribly bad by people that I loved, People that I loved. Children that were not even mine, that I chose to raise because their mother and father were so terrible that the state removed those children. I loved those kids. And I'm truly sorry, Caitlin, that your mom failed you. I'm truly, from the bottom of my heart, like I told you for all those years that I had you, like I told you the first day that you sat at my table, the night I brought you to my home. I said, you're safe now. You're safe. You're going to be okay. You're safe. Remember that? Remember that conversation? You sitting there holding little bitty Alyssa? And I held on to my promise. And I loved you. And I tried to be your best friend and your mom. And I realized I couldn't. I couldn't be that person because that's not, you didn't want me. You wanted your mom. And that's not wrong. I've always told you that wasn't wrong. I'm sorry she didn't turn out to be what you needed her to be. I'm sorry she disappointed you. I'm sorry even now she can't get her act together to be there for you now. I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for you. But it doesn't excuse who you are now. I grew up without my mom. She didn't give a crap about me. My dad didn't give a crap about me either. But you have to accept things for what they are sometimes. Especially now that you're an adult. You're not no little kid no more. You have to get your life together. I'm telling you this now because small part of me still cares for you. As wrong as you've done me, as badly as you have done me, I still care a little bit about you. And I pray for you. I pray to God that you get your act together. That you help yourself. Stop blaming life and God and your mom and me and Larry and whoever else. You're a grown woman now. You're a grown woman. There are no more excuses, Caitlin. Your behavior is your own. So I pray for you. And the same with you other girls, Sarah and Stacy. I pray for you. So on that note, I am going to stop talking about you guys now. If you feel that you need to message all my subscribers and expose me, go right ahead, honey. Go right ahead. I have not one thing to hide. I'm not afraid of you. All right. Who's still in here? I've never felt more free than I do right this very moment. I feel more free right this very moment than I have in a long time. I feel like I stood up, like I'm the little kid and I stood up to my bully. That's what I feel like. I don't know if my chat ain't moving. Let me look here. Okay. Part of me still wants to confront my abusers. I just don't know what good it would do. All right, honey, I love you too. Jessica, just now doing this makes me feel so free. Because all my life I used to hide the bruises, and sexual abuse causes, especially in a small child, causes discharge and things like that. I used to hide my panties or throw them away to keep it from having to, to basically protect my molester. Sit at dinner table with my brother and make nice. Abusers keep their victims. Well, I don't think my abusers are going to be on. Girl, these are young girls right here, so they're going to be on here. You know what, you guys? When I went into foster care, I'm gonna get real again here. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, baby, because I'm telling you, I'm being 100 with you guys right now. I'm being raw chicken, honey. Raw exposed. Because I won't be a victim anymore. When I went into foster care, because I kept having trouble having children, I will never forget the phone call I got that 3 children was up for adoption. I thought I hit the lottery, honey. And I ended up with my worst nightmare. My abuser was my ex-fiance, and he always gave me bruises. I always felt like there was no one. Yes, Casey, that's how you feel. Mine are 80-year-old and several people my age. Ugh. I'm so sorry to any of you guys, any of my viewers who are victims of abuse, any kind of abuse. Because it drains you, and it can consume your life. And it did mine for a long time. It did for a long time, like... I blamed myself, you guys. I kept telling myself I was crap. I was shit. Nobody would love me. My mom walked away from me. My dad didn't give a crap about me. My family didn't give a crap about me. Nobody's going to ever love me. Then end up with a foster daughter who, to this day, is still going completely insane on me. You did too, Becky? I'm sorry, you guys. One of my abusers passed away, and the other, my stepdad, I haven't talked to him in years. I've been protecting them too, and yes, like you, just I blame myself, and I didn't want anyone to be, yep. I love you too, Tia. I got diagnosed with depression and PTSD after I finally left my ex-fiance after 9 months of abuse. He tried isolating me from my family and friends, so I had no one to talk to. I still get sad. I can relate to that in a different way. I have PTSD, anxiety, and panic disorders. Bad. Real bad. I was so young, I didn't even remember my uncle until 3 years ago, when my brain was like, oh, okay, you're dealing with this now. So your abuser, Jessica, was your uncle or an uncle? It sickens me. It sickens me. From 3 to 10. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I was a bad drug addict for years. That's why I left Cleveland. They say we used to, yeah. Lisa, I didn't get into any kind of drugs or anything like that. But I was so depressed I couldn't get out of bed, guys. Remember me talking about my depression? I've definitely talked about it here on my channel. It's because I felt like I was shit, guys. I was shit. And for these people to still, to this day, and I haven't spoken to any of them in like 2 or 3 years at least, if not longer, and they hunt me down. They have, what happened was Caitlin, my ex-foster/adopted daughter, has an account where she follows my husband on Twitter. And a while back, how they found my YouTube channel, a while back he posted where me and my daughter did the, I think it was the What's in My Mouth challenge. She's seen that, boom, found me on Facebook, or YouTube. And the one girl, like I said, the Emily Grace that was in the chat there a minute ago, was my aunt's foster/adopted child that didn't work out. And I've seen her a handful of times, and she was very small. So it's like, you know, it's insane. It really is. Super religious too. That's disgusting. My biological dad, his brother, and their mother used to do some bad things to me, shaped how I am as a mother. True, Tia. Same here. My ex-fiance got me pregnant, and after a month I had lost it due to his abuse. And I know that a lot of my viewers are survivors of something. And you guys are strong women. I never wanted girls because of my past, and now I have 3, and I don't like to let them go anywhere because of fear. I can understand that, Tia. I can understand that. And he was the only constant male figure in my life, so I pretty much had the mentality my whole life. Let me see what I was saying. So I pretty much had the mentality my whole life that's how I'm supposed to be treated, which I felt like led to a lot of my other issues. Yep, that's what I did too, Jessica. I for so many years, I believed that I was crap, and that's why my mom left, and my dad didn't care about me, and my brother was molesting me, and the foster kid/adoption didn't work out because I believed I was shit. Complete shit. It has only been this last few years that I have gained strength. And I can look in their eyes now and say, you don't get to abuse me anymore. I never really tell anybody about it, but now I'm letting it be known. My ex-fiance is bipolar, schizophrenic, and always got mad over small things and said I was useless. I'm so sorry, Casey. You're not useless. You're not any of these things that these people say that you are. That's what abusers do. That's what they do. They tear you down piece by piece by piece. They chip away at you and eat away at you. And can make you convince yourself that you're crap, useless piece of shit on the floor. I remember being told so many times, but you're just so pretty. How can anyone not want you? Becky, you are beautiful. And you have a loving husband. I still cry about it now, but I'm trying to let it go now. It haunts me. I can understand that, Casey. Things like that hurt us that deeply do haunt us. Until I met my husband, I honestly believed I was put on earth to be someone's sock. So true, T. I can relate. I let men take advantage of me because I was completely locked away. I have did, which is dissociative identity disorder. So I would just go somewhere else and let things happen my whole life. I can relate to that, Jessica. I was never diagnosed with that, but I do have post-traumatic stress. My husband cannot touch me when I'm asleep, because that's when my brother used to army crawl into my bedroom and fondle me and molest me, was in my sleep. Now, 44 years old is what I almost am, and next month I'll be 44. And my husband cannot touch me in my sleep. He cannot caress me. He cannot come up and touch, hug me or anything when I'm asleep, because I will freak out on him. Thanks, brother. Thanks for messing up my life. You are a piece of absolute garbage. And I have been wanting to tell you that for so long. Hi, Scarlett's mama. Tonight I'm exposing myself to the bone, honey. You do too, Becky? Yeah. This is Confidence After Dark right here. This is real life stuff. This is not makeup. This is not unboxings. This is not chit chat. This is real life stuff. I'm being harassed by a former foster / adopted daughter and her friends. And I'm letting the world know it, because I won't be a victim anymore. And the abuse got so bad that he hit me on the head with bare hands. I ended up with a 4-inch gash on my head, and I wanted to press charges, but I was scared to because of his anger. Casey, please tell me you're away from him. Please tell me you're away from him now. I can't have my back touched if I don't know it's coming, or I will immediately. Yes. Tia? Sister? I know. These people have beat me down mentally my whole life. They have absolutely beat me down my whole life. The difference is I'm not their victim anymore. When we started moving Larry's mom's stuff, you found diaries from who, Jessica? Becca? Honey, you scared the hell out of me. Hold on, my dog's barking. Hey, why are you barking? Hey. Hey. Quit barking. Hey. Hush. Oh, I'm definitely away from him. He lives in Louisiana with his wife, and I'm glad he's out of state and out of my life. Thank God for that, Casey. Thank God for that. He has to call me by his nickname to pull me out of it. He'll keep talking to me until I respond. It's finally getting better. Thank God Becky is getting better. And honey, I'm so sorry. We're all dealing with something. YouTube, most of the time when you watch my videos and see my lives, we're having fun. It's chit chat, but you know what? Every one of us are human beings dealing with something in life. And at first I thought, no, I'm not going to get on there and drag my subscribers into it, but you know what? I am. Because I truly feel cared for. For the first time in my life, I truly feel cared for. And you know what? It's by strangers. That's the sad thing. High school, and had such a horrible panic attack because of how plainly and bluntly I acted like things that happened were okay. The fact that at 15, 16, I was just accepting this sickens me. I can relate, Jessica. And that's what your brain does. That's how we cope. That's how we cope, honey. We have to, pretend everything's okay and go on like everything's okay and all this stuff. We have to, because if we don't, it'll drive us crazy. Till a year ago, I slept with a pocket knife under my pillow and in a sitting position, so I was ready to protect myself. I'm sorry, Tia. And I am terrified to let my daughter out of my sight. And girl, we are not strangers. We are family here, right, Jessica? But I meant like as in blood. You think you know someone, but we don't really know. Doctors and cops go home and beat their wives and molest their kids too. It happens so much more than people realize it, and that's absolutely the truth, Lisa. That's so true. It's been 10 years and I finally feel like I can do things for myself. My kid's father makes me feel like I'm not going to get through this life without him, and he's wrong. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. These people cannot keep you a victim unless you let them. They cannot continue to victimize you unless you let them. Thankfully, I married a man with a shit past because he gets why I am the way I am. If I get touched and freak out for no reason, he doesn't get mad at me. That's amazing, Tia. And that's kind of how my husband is. He knows. He's seen my family firsthand. My poor husband had no idea what he signed up for. Girl, I used to be a handful until I started CBD oil. I was a mess. Medicines did not help me. I was a wreck all the time. Lots and lots and lots and lots of counseling and CBD oil. I learned to not be with anyone who will treat me the same way my ex did. Thank God you feel that way now, Casey. Know your worth, beautiful lady. Know your worth. It doesn't matter if it's a man, family, anybody. Know your worth. Blood doesn't mean anything. It should not, and in my opinion, does not define family. I totally agree, Tia. And that's why, honey, when I had fostered those kids and adopted them, they were at that time, before shit hit the fan, they were giving me what I couldn't. They were giving me what I needed, and I was giving them what they needed. At that time, I could not have children. I couldn't carry any. They were all, the pregnancies were all just lost. And I thought I would get these children that had nothing. And I would raise them the way I had wished I had been raised. Unfortunately, I got severely psychologically damaged children. And it has taken me so much to straighten out my daughter, Alyssa. It has taken me so much to straighten her out. And she is finally on the right track. And I'll be damned if I let anybody mess with that little girl. Do you hear me, you guys? I'll be damned. You're not going to destroy her. I'm sorry, but you're not. Well, he didn't know any of my backstory until less than 3 years ago. We've been together 10 years in April. You let it go, Jessica, at the time that you needed to, sweetheart. Yes, Barb, it's very, very heavy tonight. My chat is some heavy, serious, laying it out there bull tonight because I am tired of being harassed. I'm tired of it, and I won't be a victim anymore. Thank you so much. Now I'm seeing the better things in life. You're like a mother to... Oh, Casey. Casey, that right there meant absolutely everything to me. Thank you so much. Even the daughter that the foster adoptive daughter that I raised couldn't say that to me. She blamed me for everything. If the sun didn't shine, it was cloudy out, it was my fault. If I couldn't get her that new bottle of Justin Bieber perfume, it was my fault. But this kid right here never knew struggle with me. I poured my heart and soul into her. And this is what I'm getting back. So anybody, and listen to me, let me say this before I say this. I don't think all foster kids are bad. If you are a foster parent, I hope that you have had, because I had some amazing kids in my home. If you are a foster parent, I truly hope that it's working out for you, but be careful. Because all it takes is that one child, that one person who has it out for life. They have it out for life and everything in their path because the world, for whatever reason, screwed them over. And now you are their punching bag. Be careful, because those kids do exist. Half my family tree isn't blood, and I'm talking generations of step-parents who are in ever since of the word family. Yep. My mother-in-law is my mother. She's been there for me through thick and thin. My husband is amazingly supportive. God knew exactly who I needed. Yes, he did, Jessica, and I'm so glad to hear Larry is good for you. Becky, I adore you. I adore you. I just love everybody that has become close friends of mine through YouTube. I believe God brought me to YouTube to find people that actually cared, because I've convinced myself that nobody will ever care about me. Yeah, he is Scarlett's mama. You included that? Yes. I need to come see you, Natoma. I don't know why, but I feel like I could tell you my... Then we need to make that happen, Jessica. Hello, Renegade Thrifter. So anybody that's new that's popping through here, guys, I am sorry for this deep, deep, deep thing. Even my regulars that, you know, but I think sometimes you have to face your abusers, don't you? You have to. You have to stand up and say, I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm not afraid of you. And I feel 100 pounds has been lifted from my head. I can't wait to tell my therapist. Because my therapist has said this for a while. Natoma, you need to face those people. At your own time. When you feel right, you need to get the strength and face them. YouTube can be an amazing outlet. It sure is, Barb. Thank you, Becky. Yes, those kids do exist. I've taken in kids, and it just all backfired on me. I did everything for them, and I came out being the bad guy after I only loved them. Absolutely. I have pictures and videos galore of me spoiling the hell out of that grown woman that's harassing me now. Me and my husband, we took out payday loans to make sure she had everything she wanted on her Christmas list and then some. There was nothing we wouldn't do. And like I said, I could put her on blast right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm just addressing what she is putting out there. But if I told you guys everything, we'd be sitting here until noon. Unfortunately, she is her mother's daughter. And I truly pray for her. I truly pray for her because she needs help. She needs some serious help before it's too late in her life, and then she ends up sitting in prison like her mom. I feel like it would be so therapeutic. Just let me know when I'm there. I'll do that, Jessica. Sometimes the damage is too deep. It is. I thought Guys, when I first went into foster care, I thought hugs and kisses was the way to go. I was like, honey, those kids just need a stable home and a good mom to love them and hug them and kiss them, honey. That's going to straighten them right out. Yeah. Yep. No. Nope. Sometimes the damage is just too deep. It's just too deep, and you have to accept it. The day that I left, I was so mentally exhausted from that grown woman that I'm talking about now. I was so mentally exhausted that I had to get away from it. Because one, I felt I was mentally exhausted, but two, I also feared for my life. We slept with the door locked, our bedroom door locked, because I didn't know what she might do in the middle of the night. And like I said, I have a file like this on that girl. Hello, Chain Adventure. No, she's not too far from me, Tia. But I hope one of these days that she does grow up and reevaluates her life and decides to get her stuff together, because if she doesn't, she's going to end up like her mom, sitting in jail. And truly, the way I feel towards her right now, I don't wish that on her. I don't. I don't wish it on her. Because I know she needs help. She needs lots of help. And until she gets it, she's never going to be okay. So, I appreciate you guys going through this with me tonight. I had received a Instagram message from the girl that I only seen 5 times in her life, and she was real little, that I'm almost positive is probably shacked up with my ex-adopted child, telling me, you know, they were going to expose me and tell everybody the real me. What real me? Your real me or the truth real me? I don't run from you people no more. Don't have no reason to. I have counselors and therapists that will back me up 150% of the way, because they seen what I went through. Remember, Caitlin, when you exposed yourself to Barb? Remember that? Remember when she thought you was sweet and innocent until you couldn't hold it back no more and you flew off the handle and she saw it? Yeah. You remember. This mama needs some anxiety medicine in bed. Had an allergic reaction earlier. What did you have an allergic reaction to, Jessica? I'm still praying for you, love. I'm always here for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. But I'm going to probably get some sleep here in a minute myself. What can they say that you can't say yourself? Exactly right, Barb. Not a damn thing. That's what I said. I'm no longer a victim. Some stupid makeup. Ugh. Which one was it? You have to stop being a victim, and that's what I did tonight, Barb. I stopped being a victim. And I knew that I knew you guys would be here for me. And I thank you guys so much. Physicians Formula. Well, I hope whatever's got you flared up, I hope that you're getting past it. Really, the argan oil one. See, I had some sort of reaction because, girl, see this Rudolph nose I got right here? And it's sore. Oh, my God, girl, it's sore. Not the butter bronzer. Oh. But, man, like, when I put my foundation on, it still kind of shines through. Oh, my gosh, Jessica. Who else is in here is Barb? I don't know. I don't think anybody is grumpy. Again, guys, I apologize for my F-bombs. But when I get truly upset and fed up, my mouth kind of takes over. So I do apologize for that, guys. 3:30, yeah, I know it is. I know I need to get to bed. Fragrance was the second ingredient. Yep, that'll do it to you. Well, I hope it goes away soon. Did you take some Benadryl or something? Don't apologize. Sometimes it's the only word to be used, right? I'm going to tell me what happened with your BoxyCharm box. I heard Jen saying, yeah, they sent me, okay, first of all, it's been weeks. And on the 22nd of March, I finally get a knock on my door from FedEx holding a regular box that I paid $50 for because I was supposed to get the Lux box. I have emailed and emailed and emailed and emailed, and there hasn't been one word back to me yet. Hello, Sassy Vermont Mom. Oh, okay, Jessica. Well, I hope it's feeling better, sweetheart. Hope you feel better soon, babe. But yeah. So I paid $50 right now for my regular box. And I'm not happy with them at all. They won't ever get back to you. They probably won't. And when I sent an email, Jessica, it said, like a disclaimer came across the top that said, due to high volume, that's because you guys screwed up everything this month. So I canceled. I don't want nothing with them. Like I said before, yeah, it's not cool at all. So from now on, I will either find another subscription box that I like or just use the money that I use on those boxes and just buy stuff that I want. Because I'm not going to spend $50. I'd call the bank too. I have. Yep, I have. Call your credit card company, cancel. Trust me, they get back with you. Yeah. The lady that I talked to, what was it? I want to say Friday. Gosh, my hair is itching my neck. She said that she would they would send it through to their investigations department. It's crazy. I'm so mad. Look at me at work sneaking to watch it. No, go to work, honey. I've said all the I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone now. And I'm okay. So you don't have to be worried about me. I'm okay. Oh gosh, guys, I feel like I took my Benadryl a little bit ago, so now it's kicked in, and I'm like, ah. Yeah, he is sweet. He's a good guy. He's been through hell with me, and me and him have been severely abused, and we didn't deserve it. The people that I'm most disappointed with are my nieces. I was that aunt. I was that aunt that never missed a birthday, never missed a Christmas. I was the only aunt. They have several aunts and uncles, but I was the only aunt that never missed a birthday or Christmas. Loved them dearly. So I'm mostly disappointed in them. How did we meet? We met online, Barb. And here I am with a year of them. The boxes are good, Tia. The boxes are good. BoxyCharm is amazing. It's an amazing box. This is the first month that I've seen them screw up real hard. So I don't know what their problem was. I mean, nobody's perfect. But until they fix it with me, I'm staying canceled. Now, if they fix it with me like Allure did, then I will give them another shot. But if they keep ignoring me, then I have no use for them. Met online before it was a thing. Yep, we did. Honey, go to work. Don't worry about nothing. It's fine. I'm okay. Hey, met my husband on MySpace. See? Love you too, hon. Yep. Lots of people do that. He is sharing. Yeah, but he's supposed to be at work, girl. I want him getting in trouble. He even tried to unfriend me when we first met. Did he really, Tia? Not Larry. Boy, Larry was, he was not going to leave me alone at all. It didn't last long. We won't tell. Yep, don't know nobody tell. He's sneaking and talking on his phone. Yeah, way before MySpace. Yep. It is in our vows that he swears to never unfriend me from any social media account again. Tia. I met several exes on Plenty of Fish, AOL, YouTube, etc. Date site broke one my extra phone. That's too cute. Yeah, I mean, you take a chance when you meet people online, but you do anywhere, right? So it's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Don't give the crazy girl your number. Then unfriend her. We won't give up. That's too funny. That's too funny. You're too cute, Tia. Yes, you need to go. Get off here and go. Love you. Go, go, go. Single, now my inbox blows up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is how it goes. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and listening to my life stuff here. I appreciate that. I feel so much better that I got it off my chest because I won't be a victim anymore. I won't be. Read what was said. Read what's updated on Boxy. I haven't, honey, I've been working so much, I can't hardly catch a break. So I have the next 2 days off, so I am going to do some things that's needed to be done. My BoxyCharm is one of them. Girl, I'm feeling all like this because I took that Benadryl and I'm really super tired. And it's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning. We are always here for you if you even need to vent about anything and don't want to do it live. Just DM me. Shoot, I will even give you my number so you can text. I would like that, Tia. You put a comment, scroll up. Are you talking about, which one are you talking about? Where you're single and your inbox blows up? Or are you talking about you met several exes? I'm not sure what you're talking about, babe. I was diamond painting and listening, plus I got mother issues. That's a different show. Girl. Awesome, Tia. Oh, BoxyCharm. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. What was said? What is it about? Vermont Mom. Does Benadryl make any of you guys tired? Because, girl, it makes me tired, honey. Larry, get off of the phone and work, child. You get busted, I'm going to bust your head, child. I'm going to pap right in the head, right here in the forehead. I'm about to try and email Boxy myself about your issue. Honey, they better fix it, is all I can say, or I'm going to be, like, mad. Girl, I sleep all day if I take one. Yes, that's the only way I can sleep. Taking Benadryl is the only way I can shut my mind down to let me sleep. Benadryl knocks me out, but good night, lovely. Get some rest. Hope you feel, but thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for being in here. You guys can't even, I'm grateful. You can't take sleep aid. I can't take, I shouldn't be taking Benadryl, but I have to. I have to. You'll sleep for 14 hours. Girl, I do that anyway. If I have it, like tomorrow when I have a day off, you better guarantee I'll be sleeping until noon. It helps you sleep too, Becky? Yeah. What they said to me on Facebook today about my February and March boxes. Broken and still no resolution. They disgust me right now. BoxyCharm is absolutely pitiful. And it makes me scared I won't wake up to the kids or someone breaking it. Right, Tia? That's no lie right there. That's no joke. I think that I got this weight lifted off my chest and I addressed my bullies. I think it's made me just, I feel lighter, free. I feel free. And I'm feeling like, you can breathe. I sure can, honey. I'm not going to carry their burdens anymore. I hope the best for them, and I hope they get help. Thank you, Tia. Yeah, no kidding, Becky. Told me PM them and they will flag the account to look into. I replied, I did the same on Instagram DM and can see them read, not reply. Really? That's messed up, but it doesn't surprise me. They messed up a lot this month. BoxyCharm, like, are you actually feeling it? Yes, I am, Becky. I feel like I can go in there and rest and probably sleep better than I have in ever. I think that happens when you stand up to bullies. I did PM. We'll see if it does anything. Never had a break. Never had a break in, but with my luck, it will happen if I take a sleep aid. Tia, you're too cute, honey. You're too cute. Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, guys, because I'm like, bzz. I am going to do a live tomorrow, probably around 3, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. What was I going to say? My brain went, shoop, gone. I'm the comment, honey, I love you. I love you guys. Yes. But I'm going to do my live tomorrow around 3 or 4. And just go right on, keeping on, right? And I'm going to go in there and rest and sleep. February, they had several hundred broken, pretty vulgar highlighter. They did, and no replacement. I know, I agree with that. You need a puppy fix? Who, my snoring puppy? Barb? Yeah, she's actually in the bedroom. I came out here and sat on the couch. Yeah, she's my girl. Gave charms, then closed the room. Yeah, they're pathetic. They're pathetic. And like I said, I'm gonna stay canceled from BoxyCharm until they fix it. And if they don't fix it, I will never mess with them ever again. Girl, my nose hurts. Ugh. I'm likely going to spam your Instagram inbox with photos. Do that for me, Becky. You guys are amazing women. I knew I could come to you guys. I'm grateful for all of you. You have no clue how much I am grateful. Mom says, stop it. I can't help it. It's sore and it's like, right, can you see it? If the light was on, you really see it, but it's right there and it hurts. I don't know. Primer, maybe? It's probably that NYX pore filler that I used, but I've used it before and never had this kind of a problem. I don't know. It ain't liking me right now. But that's okay. It'll go away eventually. I know. Girl, my nose hurts. It's sore. Pop it? I can't. There's nothing to pop. It's just red and sore. It hasn't made it that far yet. I called Allure today. They supposed to call me as they have yet to ship out the 3 apologies. See, that Allure made it right with me, so I cannot bash them because they absolutely made it right with me, but you're not the only one, Sassy Vermont Mom, that I've seen that has that problem. Put honey on it? What's that do, Barb? Do that black, oh girl, I can't. Oh my gosh. I hope this isn't like this for Face Mask Friday. Maybe I'll put a little bit of it on the tip. Comment down. Really? I didn't know that, Barb. That's if I got a box with 3 items. I hope this is gone before Face Mask Friday, because I don't like it. I'll put a bunch of little dab of that black mask on there and sealer on just that tip of my nose, and I'll put all my masks around. Grandma meds, yep. I got a cure for pimple that hasn't come to head. What is it? What do you have? If I don't quit touching it, it's gonna get redder and redder. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna go to bed, because if I don't, I'm gonna sleep till 2 o'clock tomorrow. And I can't be doing that. Mom is yelling at you now. Sorry, Mom, but But thank you guys for being here for me tonight and listening to me use cotton round, put on pure tea tree oil, hold 5 minutes, let air dry. Really? I'll have to look at that and do that. Oh, the black mask had me crazy. Oh my gosh, it was awful, Becky. It was awful. But yes, I am like dozing off right here. So thank you guys again for listening to me tonight. Sorry for my inappropriate language. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real. You guys have a great night. Stay beautiful. Stay strong, my beautiful, strong women. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's live probably around 4 o'clock.